Greetings, Dr. Dominique Reese here, and today's Tip Tuesday. So I wanted to give you some tips on 2019 end of year financial checklist. I'll start by saying if you want to receive the checklist via email, drop your email in the comments below and let me know what you're most interested in. I'm just curious. But outside of that, here's a few things that you want to pay attention to as you look at the end of the year, 2019, and begin planning financially for 2020. So first, let's start with your mindset and your goals. Did you, in fact, achieve any of the goals that you set out to achieve at the beginning of 2019? Whether that's savings, whether that's retirement, whether that's investing, budgeting, whatever the goal was, making a purchase, moving, whatever it was that had a financial implication, did you accomplish that goal? Next, you want to look at the mindset that you tend to have throughout the year. So, were you, for the most part, in a positive headspace this year? Were you in a negative headspace, optimistic, pessimistic? Were you questioning yourself? Did you encounter a lot of doubt? Um, were you affiliating with people who you don't think you're going to continue to affiliate with in 2020? On a financial tip, did you have a partner with whom you discussed any of your financial goals, whether it's a best friend, a family member, a coworker, someone who seemed to be on your same page with respect to where you want to be financially? It's good to ask yourself these questions and just simply check in with where you are and what you've been doing. That way you can take stock and inventory, and that's when you can decide if these are some of the same behaviors and actions that you want to continue in 2020. Going deeper into the numbers, did you hit your savings goals? Did you balance your budget every month? If not, why? What was happening? Go back, take a look at certain months, or simply reflect, journal, write it down. What was going on in certain months that you can anticipate happening in 2020? That way you can prepare for it. But more importantly, if they were unexpected months where you just totally were blindsided by certain finances, what can you do to prevent that from happening again? When it comes to your savings, are you saving for your when I need it, I got it fund, aka an emergency fund? Are you saving for the goals and regular things you want to save for retirement? For your business, and then for investing. Those are the 5 types of savings that you should have. If you're a business owner, you will have, or if you're not a business owner, you will have 4 of those. With respect to your debt, are you reducing debt at a rate that is comfortable and affordable for you? If not, how can you begin to do that? Are you paying down debt at a rate that you want to? Are there some debts that are not being paid at all? Are there certain debts that are taking priority? Will they continue to take priority in 2020? Are you continuing to rack up any debt? So these are some of the questions you want to ask. When it comes to your income, did you hit your income goal? Did you earn and or gross the amount of money that you wanted to this year? If you did not, what can you do to ensure that happens next year? Or at least to work towards that goal? And most people don't even create this number, but how much do you want to make? What is the goal? You know what you're making. What is the shortfall? How much more do you need to make in order to hit your income goal? And if you do not have an income goal, you need to set one. So what is your income goal for 2020? How many streams of income do you currently have? If it's 1 to 2, could you benefit from taking on an additional stream of income? And if so, what would that look like? What is it that you would like to do to ideally earn an additional stream of income that is passive, not necessarily an active stream, meaning you have to show up for it? All right. And then on the protection side, are you protecting what you're building? So we've covered several areas on things you want to check in about: debt, credit, we didn't cover credit. I'll come to that in a second. Savings, debt, budgeting, income, protection. Are you protecting what you're building? Do you have your proper insurances, life insurances, advance directives, health proxies? Do you have a will and a trust? It doesn't matter if you think you don't have any money or any assets. You do, and you should consider a will and a trust. Um, The health proxies are very important. The advance directives are very important. You want to look into your health insurances, car insurance, renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance. This is the time to take a look at all of the protection needs that you have. Make sure they still apply to your current financial situation. Maybe you need to examine a policy, see if it still has enough coverage. Maybe you need to decrease some policies. This is the time to start taking a look at what you have in place and what you may need going into 2020. Credit. Are you working on your credit? Have you hit your credit goals? Are you cleaning up the report? A lot of times clients focus on increasing the score, but I always like to encourage you to focus on cleaning up the report. What's on the report is going to dictate the score. So if you clean up the report, we know we'll see some changes, positive changes in your score. Okay, so that's it. I want to leave you with that. I hope this is a great end of the year financial checklist. And again, if you would like the checklist emailed to you, go ahead and drop your email or send it to me in a private message and I'll be happy to add you. All right, Dr. Dominique, owner of Reese Financial Services. Until we meet again, peace.